You know, I remember being in high school, there was this girl that I sat next to in English class, and she would come to me, tell me all of the issues that she would have with her boyfriend. What type of issues would a 16 or 17-year-old couple possibly have? He doesn't listen to me. He always goes out. He doesn't call me back. He doesn't text me. What should I do? What should I do? And I'm like, talk it over. If it doesn't work out, just give you the attention that you need. Maybe move forward. I don't know. But my point is that for most of my life, I've always had females confined in me when it comes to advice or counsel, so to speak. Let me just take a moment to welcome you all to the channel. New subscribers, current subscribers, thanks for watching this video. Do me a favor, please, and watch it to the end. Give it a like because it helps out the channel tremendously. And subscribe to the channel. Comment as well. I love to interact with you all. Let's get this thing going. Now on to the video in 3, 2, 1. Being a man, you're automatically labeled as being hypersexual, egotistical, somebody who just cares about themselves and not the feelings of others. I want to just kind of share my heart, my perspective, and give some hope to some ladies out there because, again, the women that talk to me voice their feelings when it comes to men, and it's always negative. Like the men in which they come across just don't seem to care about relationships. They don't seem to care about family. All they want is sex. All they want is to have a trophy in a female, and they just want to run the streets and just be irresponsible at the end of the day. Well, I can't speak for every man, and I know for a fact that that's not all guys because I have friends who share the same sentiment when it comes to relationships and how we view a companion. Now, that being a woman, we pretty much see it eye to eye throughout the same lens. So I'm here to just speak on how I go about life and my mentality as far as dealing with women. So guys, let me say something right quick. Do the best that you possibly can to be trustworthy. You know, women are very, very cautious as it is, and a lot of them have been hurt and manipulated, and they're afraid to let down their walls and let people in, even if you do have good intentions. Unfortunately, a lot of us guys end up paying for what the bad guys did. Damaged and ruined them mentally, and then we have to be the ones to pick up the pieces. You know, now I'm not saying it's your job to pick up the pieces of anybody, but at the same time, you never know what type of a blessing when it comes to a woman coming into your life. Over the course of years, I've had several women ask me, are you a player? Do you cheat on your wife? I bet you have a lot of girls in your DM. You're just doing your thing, I bet. And the answer to those questions are no, 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 and no. Because, you know, this may sound cliche, but I'm a real man. We paused on that one. So what do I mean by that? Real men, we think differently than boys. Alpha males have a completely different mentality than beta males. Some of you may be asking the question, okay, what makes you so different? How do you think, and what sets you apart from these so-called boys that you speak of? Glad you asked. Real men believe in integrity. We actually care about what people think of us when we're not around. We care about the reputation in which we try to establish. Some of us work very hard to earn the respect of other people, to earn a good reputation. We work very hard, and we don't want to taint that with being reckless and irresponsible, going into the world and just doing whatever our flesh desires to do. A lot of men, when they cheat on their wives, you end up losing a certain level of respect, and people just kind of look down on you, and you always come off as somebody that is not trustworthy. Because if you cheat on your wife and your kids, you'll probably cheat on everything else as well. Real men also care a great deal about peace. Now, I am all about peace. I love to just come home and, the house is clean, quiet, and I can just relax and sit in my office or sit on the couch without having to deal with looking at my DMs or saying, hey, I'm gonna go here, I'm gonna go there, I'll be back in about 2 hours. No. Knowing that I come home to a woman that, has cooked me a meal, that wants to sit down and have a conversation, and that actually cares more about me getting rest, that's a big deal to me. My wife, one of the number one things in which she always likes to tell me is that you need to rest. Go to bed, lay down, chill, and, just get re-energized for tomorrow. That assurance just brings me peace. Knowing my kids are home and they're safe brings me peace. Knowing I don't have to hide anything or lie or do anything out of my normal routine brings me peace. A lot of guys who like to go out and get in these streets, you gotta lie, you gotta make stuff up, come up with different stories, and then one lie turns into another lie and another lie and another lie, and it's like, you don't have any peace, my guy. And I love my peace. Real men love peace. And if you don't, I definitely would go ahead and flag you with that red flag, because you, sir, do not have life figured out. Real men love stability. I have not moved in the past 10 years. I've been in the same place, had the same car, the same phone number, the same relationship. Like, I love to be in place. There are people who just move every single year, constantly changing their numbers, blocking numbers, trying to avoid people. I don't like that type of stuff. Like, I need to be planted unless, it's time for me to just up and move for other reasons. But we really, really thrive when we're planted in a place where it's peaceful, in a place where we feel safe and appreciated. The stability in a man's life will make him more sufficient in any and every part of life in which he enters. If you're one of these people that operates in chaos, you probably don't have any stability at all. And if you don't have any stability, how can you really maximize your mental capacity if you're never in the same place? That part I've always kind of wondered, especially with you guys out here that like to bed hop and just move in with this girl and y'all break up and you move in with the next girl and you break up and you just go from different place to place to place. I know a guy who broke up with a girl earlier this year, and then he was with another girl And the previous girlfriend, he's driving her car. The new girlfriend, he's driving her car. I'm like, you got that little boy mindset. Like, real talk, you got that kid mindset. Guys, let me give you some advice. In fact, this ain't even advice. This is like truth. You have no value if all you do is think that having sex is gonna solve everything. Everything is not about sex. Older guys like myself will tell you that sex can only fix so much. In fact, it doesn't really fix anything. Is it important? It absolutely is important, but it just can't be the one thing that you focus on. Some of you guys, you're like horny jackrabbits. That's all you talk about. That's all you think about. And women, they're not like that. They're not like that. You would be hard pressed to find a woman that all she wants to do is have sex. Now, I'm not saying they're not out there. They definitely are out there. But the mass majority of women, they're not trying to do that all the time. They're not. And real men understand that. Real men know that. We care more about how that woman feels and whether her soul is being satisfied by our actions and by our words. And when those boxes are being checked off, she will submit. She will give in to you if you can do your part. I'm going to give you one last thing that real men actually care about: being drama free. Listen, I don't know about you. I don't want people all in my business. I'm a low-key guy. I don't talk about my money with people. I don't talk about my relationship with my wife. I don't tell you about what's going on in my household with my kids. If I got a problem, you won't know about it. I hate drama. I don't get on social media arguing with people. I let people just run their mouth and just, yeah, okay, say what you want, whatever. I'm too old to be going back and forth with kids. You feel me? And that means if you're 21, 30, I don't care, I'm gonna call you a kid because your mind has yet to mature. Drama brings us down. And I'll say this, nobody wants to do business if drama is all you get into. You won't find anybody wanting to do business with you if you're just surrounded around tension and drama. So ladies, when you're in the market looking for a man, make sure that he can check all these boxes off. Make sure he's a man of integrity, a man that doesn't like drama, a man that loves peace. You know, all of these things are great qualities of really, really good men who have the potential to be husbands and who want to be fathers, who want to take care of family. Because if we're being real, ladies, y'all all want to be a wife. You know, these little boys out here will say, nah, they for the streets. They for the streets. Every woman ain't for the streets. And every guy isn't just trying to get his stuff wet. There's some of us that actually do want wives. There's a lot of us that want wives. You know, whether you want to believe that or not, that's the truth. All right, I'm gonna wrap this up, finish up my walk, and hopefully this video here was something that piqued your interest and just kind of lets you into my mentality and as far as, you know, how I feel and how I view life in general, of that pertaining to relationships. You know, I'll say it. I am happily married, 12 years strong, been together for 20 years. Got a lot of stories I could tell. But overall, I know what I want and I know what I don't want. And what I don't want is chaos. And what I do want is to dwell in an environment that's just infested with love and peace and happiness. But that has to start with you as the person. It can't be with nobody else. You got to make up in your mind that's what you want. And ladies, if you're dealing with men who have not made up in their mind what they want, you need to run away. Run away. And fellas, same with you. If you deal with women who don't know what they want out of life, bounce. Go. Stop wasting your time with people who can't figure out life. Like, you act as if you know how much time you have left on this earth. You don't know. Neither do I. Ain't got no time to waste. All right, we have reached the end of the video. If you like it, show it. Like the video. Comment. I want to hear what you got to say. You want to roast me? Give me your best shot. You want to give me some credit for this video? I'd love to hear your voice as well. And subscribe if you're new. If you want to see more content like this. I got a lot to say. A lot to say. We're not called Nishal Speaks for nothing. So stay tuned. Notification bell on. Love you all. Peace.